In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the basket weave stitch. For basket weave, you need to know how to read a canvas, which seems intimidating, but it's really not. So first, you're going to need to know what a pole and a step is. The canvas itself is made up of a bunch of vertical and horizontal strands that are all woven together. And whether something is considered a pole or a step depends on what is overlapping what. So for poles, which in this example are black, the vertical strand is on top of the horizontal strand in the intersection. And for steps, which are red, the horizontal strand is on top of the vertical strand in the intersection. So when you're doing basket weave, you'll always hear that you want to go up the steps and down the poles. Basket weave is different than Continental because you work on a diagonal. And like I said before, you'll see me go up the steps and down the poles. So I like starting at the top right of my canvas and pulling the thread almost all the way through and just securing the tail with my finger on the back. Then, like in Continental, I just make a stitch from Texas to Maine. You'll notice that this stitch is black, which denotes that it's a pole. So you know your next diagonal row will be steps going up the diagonal. So you'll see I just do one stitch directly below the first, and then I start working my way up the diagonal on the steps. Since you've just started, you'll find yourself already at the top of your diagonal row. So what comes next? Now you're going to want to go down the poles. To start this new diagonal row, you're just going to place a stitch directly to the left and then work your way down on a diagonal going down the poles. Once you do your 3 stitches down the poles, you'll find yourself at the end of the diagonal row again, and you'll place 1 stitch right below and start going back up on the steps. You keep going up and down on the diagonal, up the steps, down the poles. Also, I was doing this in one take, so my thread got a little twisted, but if it ever gets twisted, you can just leave it to dangle a little bit and that'll straighten it out again. So once you're done, you'll have a little triangle and you'll see that the back looks a bit different from Continental. This is where basket weave gets its name because it looks like a basket. And you can just thread your needle through the basket weave and cut it off. And voila, now you know how to do basket weave.